Heyo! Welcome back. I'm finally not sick anymore. Although, last video I posted I wasn't sick, but that's because I filmed it before I got sick. And then it kind of got stuck in the trap of videos that I haven't put out yet. It's 2015. It's the new year. Yay! I'm gonna be 30 this year, guys. Yeah, I know. Again, this is filmed. This is not even New Year's when I'm filming this, and it'll come out tomorrow probably. So, not even tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. It'll come out on Monday. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I have no resolutions. I was too sick to make resolutions. I didn't feel good. I didn't want to make a resolution. I'm happy with my life, more or less. However, you do got to make adjustments. And one of the adjustments we made in our family previous to New Year's, I'm recording this on Friday, and we decided that Friday was going to be our family day. Like, because I was talking with my wife and I was like, I feel like a lot of times I'm trying to make stuff for the podcast or for YouTube or whatever, you know, various Let's Play videos. I have Brentley come over about every other Tuesday on average, sometimes more, sometimes less. But we usually he comes over and records Cthulhu with me on Tuesdays. And that's my day off. And then a lot of times I'm on the podcast on Saturdays and editing things and all that stuff. It piles up. And I was saying to her that I felt like, you know, I would feel guilty when I wasn't spending time with the family, but then if I did spend time with the family, I would feel like, well, I could be doing, you know, more work, quote-unquote work. That's good coffee. And she proposed the idea of basically having one specific day dedicated to us just spending time together as a family and not doing any of that stuff. And then all the other days, you know, not that I would just be like, no, I'm gonna go off in my room and be alone and never spend time with you guys. But the other days I would, you know, I could feel more okay about, you know, using my time for the things that I'm trying to do creatively, because I could be like, all right, well, you know, today I'm focusing on writing something or, you know, editing a video or whatever, but Friday is gonna be us. And that's working out. It's working out really well. I'm very happy with it. It was very nice today. We had a nice relaxing day. We didn't do anything super special. We went to the thrift store. Like, that's how Hicktown this area is like, when we decide we're just gonna get out and go somewhere, we go to the thrift store and just troll around for stuff that, like, super cheap that we gotta have. That's basically it. That's what you do. Like, you can do stuff in the evening or whatever, but, you know, you got babies, so you can't, you know, you improvise, you make your own fun. And then we watched a movie, which, by the West, my brain got ahead of the sentence there. I was gonna say Ty West made this movie, The Sacrament, which I was a super big fan of his movie Innkeepers, which I believe is still on Netflix. Not as much of House of the Devil, although a lot of people really like that one. And this one I really enjoyed, The Sacrament, which is about basically a fictionalization of the Jonestown event and mass suicides, ultimately, but told through the lens of found footage. Me and my wife sat down and watched the last, like, 40 minutes of that because I had to watch it for the podcast, but she got sucked into it because she came in at, like, the kickoff point, right? Like, I'm watching the beginning parts where it's just everybody's happy and they're all nice and they're telling the guys from the outside how great it is there, and then, you know, you get to whatever point in the movie and it's just like, then the kick comes. It's like, oh, not everybody is happy, and it just falls apart. But decent movie. Still, I think that Innkeepers might be my more liked Ty West movie, but this one definitely did something really, really well. I won't talk too much about it because I want to talk about it on the podcast, but so yeah, we just had a nice time together, spent some relaxing time as a family, and that's my goal for 2015, is just to have balance, to, you know, to be able to do the things I want to do without putting so much of a strain on the things that I have to do, the things that I ought to do, like spending time with my family, which I want to do all of it. Like, that's the thing. It's not like I don't want to spend time with my family. But to find that balance where I don't feel guilty about doing one more than the other. And, yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. 2014 was an amazing year. Because especially for the podcast specifically, HumanEchoesPodcast.com, Tony texted me some numbers. We officially started in 2012, but we only did like a couple months in 2012. And then like the first full year of podcasting we had was 2013. We had 8,000 total downloads in 2013. And in 2014 we doubled the number to 16,000. Which is still not like giant juggernaut numbers compared to like what a lot of podcasts do. But it's super encouraging, and there's a very cool trend going on, and breaking some records for ourselves pretty consistently now, and I'm just thrilled with how things are going. Looking forward to 2015. I don't know what's in it. I'm sure there's going to be some ups, and I'm sure there's going to be some downs, but it's all on how you take it. So happy belated New Year, guys.